Once upon a time, in a lush green jungle, there lived a cheerful little rabbit. Every morning, the little rabbit would wake up with the sunrise and start his day with a happy hop. He loved nothing more than to go exploring in the jungle and looking for delicious food. The little rabbit was very good at finding yummy things to eat. One sunny morning, the little rabbit was hopping through the jungle when he saw a huge carrot sticking out of the ground. It was so big that the little rabbit could barely believe his eyes. He wiggled his nose, sniffed it, and it smelled so fresh and juicy. With all his might, the little rabbit pulled the carrot out of the ground and hopped away happily. As he continued his walk, he noticed a bush with beautiful purple berries. They looked so sweet and delicious. The little rabbit couldn't resist and started gobbling them up. One by one, he ate all the berries until not a single one was left. Under a tall tree, the little rabbit found something even more exciting, a bunch of tiny green fruits hiding under the leaves. He carefully picked them and put them in his basket. Then he sat down on a nearby log to enjoy his snack. The fruits were so juicy and delicious that the little rabbit felt like he had just discovered a treasure. As he was eating, he heard a beautiful song coming from above. The little rabbit looked up and saw a flock of colorful parrots sitting on a tree branch. They were singing and playing, and their feathers shone in the sunlight like rainbows. The little rabbit waved at them, and the parrots returned the gesture with a friendly chirp. The little rabbit continued his walk and soon came across a group of monkeys hanging from a vine. They were swinging and playing just like the parrots, and they greeted the little rabbit with a cheerful monkey dance. The little rabbit was so happy to see all these friendly animals that he stopped and watched them for a while. Then he continued his walk and found even more delicious fruits, juicy watermelons and sweet mangoes. He picked them up and added them to his basket, which was already getting quite heavy. But the little rabbit wasn't tired. He was too excited to get home and show his family all the yummy food he had found. When he finally arrived home, he was so happy with his collection that he decided to throw a little jungle feast. He set the table with all the food he had gathered, from the giant carrot to the sweet mangoes. He even made a funny face out of an orange to be the centerpiece of the table. Then he went back to the jungle to invite his new friends, the parrots and the monkeys. They all gathered around the table and enjoyed the most delicious feast in the whole jungle. The parrots ate the juicy watermelon with their beaks, and the monkeys peeled and gobbled up the sweet mangoes. The little rabbit was so happy to share his feast with his friends that he danced and hopped around the table. After the feast, all the animals felt like taking a nap, so the little rabbit led them to a clearing where they all lay down in the grass. The parrots ruffled their feathers and closed their eyes, and the monkeys curled up into little balls and started snoring. The little rabbit snuggled up next to them, and soon they were all fast asleep. When they woke up, the sun was setting over the jungle, painting the sky in beautiful colors. The animals said goodbye to each other and went home. The little rabbit hopped back to his burrow, feeling happy and tired. He had found lots of yummy food, made new friends, and had the best jungle feast ever. And he knew that tomorrow would bring a new day with a new adventure.